What's up, fluffbutts? It's Roder, and welcome back to another weird video. In this video, guys, I am going to be showing you guys how to draw furry anatomy. Sorry that I sound all dull. It's been a while since I've made a video, and I'm also kind of tired. I guess the first thing you need to know about furry anatomy is how the head shape will be. If you don't know where your head shape will be, it'll be kind of a difficult task. It's all about like sculpting out where the ears will be. Like at least what I like to do is I like to draw the head first, find out where like the chin, like the bone right under the cheek, whatever the hell that's called. The cheekbone, yeah, sorry, I'm dumb. But anyway, I usually like to find where the cheekbone is, where the curve in the head is, before I actually move on to anything. Just kind of like sculpting out the ears and everything. The thing that I will go on to next is the muzzle of your persona, or whatever it is you're drawing. It can be just like anthro, it can be whatever the heck that other one is called. I'm not good at like animal stuff, I guess. That's how I usually draw a muzzle. It's just pretty much a rectangle, like a brick shape almost. It helps a lot because then you'll know where the bone is. And cheekbones are right about here on your persona, and then there will be the mouth there. Maybe the cheekbone will be a little higher, and then it'll have some fluff on the sides. You can draw their hair or whatever style. Yeah, that's just an example of how to draw the head. Yeah, it's a kind of a bad example, but you get the idea. The next thing I want to talk to you about is how to draw the paws of a persona. So, yeah, so the first thing you need to know is what your persona's hands are going to look like. If you think of an animal, you think of like very fluffy paws and everything. If you're going for more of a cartoony look, it's good that you have like a larger like persona fingers, just to give it more of a cartoony look, and some have 5, just to give it more of a real Z look. Persona paws usually will have the paw-looking shape on them, like on their hands at least. And also, you like the pads on the hands. I've actually never really drawn like actual persona hands like this before. I apologize if it looks absolute bullcrap. So if you're going for more of a cartoony look, go ahead and like do something kind of like this. Is a bad example, but like you get what I'm saying. But if you're going for more of a human type, like more realistic type of style, like I go, it's all about finding the right anatomy, like the right human looking anatomy. It's all about finding what looks good in your style, because they're in actual like human styles, like with like actual human fingers and everything. It's all about finding what works and just experimenting. I mean, human hands are way more difficult than persona hands. You'll learn over time. But for regular hands, it's all about figuring out how to like where the knuckles go, like where the joints are, like this point, and all the way down to the knuckle. But anyway, enough with the paws and hands and stuff. Anyway, we're gonna move on to persona eyes. I think a lot of people struggle with how they want to make their persona's eyes. There's a lot of different ways that you could actually make persona eyes for your persona characters or OCs or whatever. If you're going for more of a cartoony look, you can go for something which looks surprisingly real looking, and yet it gives your cartoon more cartoony look. So it's a very wider eye, like with bigger pupils and everything. Like you draw the regular shape of an eye, you would draw in the pupil, and then you would draw shady part over here along with a highlight. You would kind of go over it with just like a crisscross across that. So yeah, that's just one example, and here's another one. You could also go for more of an anime type looking eye. I draw a lot of like male characters, so this is kind of going to be Roder's main eye. If you see the stuff I draw of Roder, you'll notice that he has like this eye pattern. Like it's usually the more anime looking type of eye. And then there are personas which have, I guess, kind of in the middle of like an almond eye is what I like to call it. I mean, this is how most like fursuit design eyes are, but they're like really large, kind of like almond shaped eyes. If you look closely, it kind of has an almond shape, and so you pretty much put an oval in the center. You make the pupils as lively as possible. You don't want to color in the inside, and you will put 2 highlights along with light shading, and also it'll give it that natural persona look in the eyes, if that's what you're going for. The last and final thing, which I'm going to be showing you guys, how to draw your persona's ears. I mean, there's a lot of different ears, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of different ears. Some that I can show you a pretty good example of are cats, like foxes, and wolves. I draw those the best, like the foxes and wolves one. I guess for a more wolf look one, you need to understand that wolves are very like ragged. They're not like foxes, they're not very fluffy. They have like very scruffy type of ears. This is like the wolf type of ear that you can draw. I mean, this is just one example. There's so many other examples from people online and stuff like that. But for foxes, on the other hand, foxes have more spread out ears, in my opinion, and they're more clean. Also, they have like more of a fluffy texture. They may have like some black on the tip of their ears and stuff, because you can see the difference. This is wolf, this is fox. I mean, I guess it all depends on your style. I mean, some people are really good at drawing like fox ears and everything like that. It's just probably something that some people are better at than I am. The other one is cat ears. I mean, for like a bigger cat, you can go for kind of there are a lot of different looks that you can give cat ears. There are the main cat ears, which look like this, and they're very like small, but they're like very like fluffy at the same time, depending on what your cat looks like. Then there are like the bigger animal cats, kind of like cougars or whatever, which will have like kind of like an ear kind of like this. Like if you think of Simba, like from The Lion King, this is what you'll probably think of for his ears, and then you'll just imagine the face and everything. But this is like a certain type of cat eye, like cat ear. Sorry, yeah, like that's just an example of a cat ear and stuff. But yeah, like if you guys would like more anatomy, let me know. But with that being said, that does it all for this video on anatomy. If you guys would like more anatomy like this, let me know, because I would really like to help you guys learn some cool tricks on how to make your anatomy like this. Thank you, fluffbutts, so freaking much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.